Reece!
Brendan, this is Reece.
Really nice to meet you.
And this is Mum and Dad.
Mum and Dad, come in.
This is Joanne.
Very nice to meet you,
And
Joanne.
Mark.
Very nice to meet you.
John Reece has got all his questions ready.
I did, brilliant.
What has been your best game so far, Celtic manager?
Well, there's been so many games, Reece, that I've loved since being here. I think one that really stands out is the Celtic Man City game, because that was the first Champions League game at home for Celtic, and obviously Manchester City had made a great start to their season, and it was a really fast, technical game. So there's been lots of games where winning trophies and breaking records, but certainly that was one of the early ones. It was a really good game.
If you had an unlimited budget, who would you sign?
Oh, it's a wee tricky one, isn't it? Because there's so many brilliant players in the world, isn't there? I've always been a fan of Lionel Messi. He's an amazing player. Luis Suarez is an incredible player as well. But I've always been a Lionel Messi fan, and I think that to be able to let the Celtic supporters see him, he always makes any team better. So probably Lionel Messi.
Did you enjoy working with Suarez at Liverpool?
I loved it. I loved working with all the players there. However, Louis was a real special talent, because he had a real hunger to succeed in every single game that he played. He tried to be the best he could be in training, and he was very hard working. He was a special talent when he played in the game, and off the field he was very humble. He worked very hard, and yeah, it was a real pleasure to work with Louis.
I played for a Gaelic football team. Did you play Gaelic football growing up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I played for my school. I went to St Patrick's College in Ballymena, and we played Gaelic football at school. But I was left corner forward, or I was through the middle to get the points and score the goals. But yeah, I enjoyed Gaelic football.
Is this your dream job, managing Celtic?
Yeah, I always wanted to play for Celtic, Reece, and I don't know why I never got the chance to play, probably because I wasn't good enough. But the next best thing to that is managing. So to get the chance to come to Celtic and manage, it really is a dream. So it's a special feeling, because you know what the supporters feel, you know what family feel, but also at the same time you have the chance to influence, which is always important. That in a dream job that you can influence what way and the direction the club goes in. So yeah, it's pretty much a dream job.
Ryan Christie has some cool dance moves. Who's the worst dancer in the dressing room?
Oh, I'm normally out doing interviews whenever they're doing all their dances, and when they've won the trophies, I'm normally out of the way so I don't get sprayed with champagne. So I wouldn't know who the worst ones are, but there's a few of them, obviously, you know, see themselves as good dancers, like Sir Brownie, he's always dancing. Mikel Lustig, Kieran will throw in a few dance moves as well, and Filip Benkovic fancies himself as a dancer, I can see that. But I'm not sure who the worst one would be. I would have a guess and say probably James Forrest. I'm not sure if James has got any dance moves.
This has been the best Christmas present ever, interviewing you. What has been your best Christmas present?
Well, that's very nice, Reece, to say that, son. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, because I've seen you dressed up as me, and you look much better than me in your suit. That's for sure. I think when I was younger, I remember getting my first bike. I'll probably go back to that time, whenever my dad, whenever we were young, he brought me and my brothers down the stairs thinking we were going to get our Christmas presents. And when he took us into the room, there was nothing there. And we thought Santa hadn't come. So we went round the house and then went into the last room thinking that we weren't going to get any Christmas presents. And when we opened the door, my bike was in there. And I think back to that, and I always remember that Christmas because I had my first ever bike. So that was many years ago, but that always sticks in my memory.
Have you ever had a dance under the disco lights at Paradise?
I haven't, no, but the lights look very impressive. I think in some of the games when we've seen them and the supporters and the noise, it's really cool. But no, I haven't had a dance yet.
I definitely have at the games, so I have.
Do you? Yeah, well, that's good. Hopefully you keep dancing because we keep scoring and winning, which is important.
How much did you enjoy acting in the Christmas advert?
Well, I do it because they asked me to do it. I'm not a great actor, as you see, but it's fun, and when the people put it together and it comes out, then it's always good. So I've been in 3 now. So yeah, last year I was I think I was a bus driver. I was a coach driver, and yeah, and they've all been very, very good. So, but yeah, I'm not a very good actor.
What's your favourite Celtic song?
For It's a Grand Old Team to Play For. So that's what I grew up with. And of course there's been lots of songs and songs I've heard since I've been up here in the last 2.5 years. But yeah, that would be the one that comes straight into my mind.
Am I better at this than Jerry McCulloch?
Oh, you're miles better. You're miles better. I will look to see you up here every week now, or every time we have an interview. But very good, Reece, well done.
Merry Christmas, Brendan.
Merry Christmas to you. Good boy. Well done, nice to meet you.